pretty much with the processing and the effects, this is how you would get this vocal effect.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Today, man, we're gonna be working on a Lil Yachty Playboi Carti type vocal, and pretty much we're gonna be using some UAD plugins from my preset pack Industry Vocals 1 that you can now get. The link will be in my description. Just be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to it. Now, if you watched any of my previous videos, you know I like to start from scratch. We're gonna show you the rough mix. Alright, cool. So, you know, the rough mix is a rough mix. So first thing I did, you know what we always do, we mess with the 2-track instrumental. I put the one knob on it, the NLS bus, we went ahead and dropped it by 6 dB per usual. And then I went ahead and got the auto key so we can get the key of the track. And then for its vocals, I went ahead and I put auto tune on it. Now the retune speed is pretty fast, but I humanized it by 10. And we got it on C major because that's what we detected on auto key. And right now, this is how his vocals is sounding. Alright, not bad. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to the EQing, which you can get this exact preset out of my Industry Vocals 1 preset pack. Link will be in my description. So pretty much, man, I just did a high pass at 120. I went up about half a dB at 395 hertz. And for my mid frequencies, I did just keep it at 650 hertz, but I didn't mess with anything, but I kept that knob there. And then at my high frequencies at 12.7K, we went up 6 dB. And then just for like my extra knob here, I actually went back down 363 hertz, and then we went down about 2 dB. So we did do some slight dynamics, which attack is pretty fast. The ratio is at 8. The release is pretty fast. And we got the threshold almost at -7 dB. And I kept everything here at 0 dB, but we did enhance that EQ up about 6 dB. So with this is what we got so far. And again, you can get this exact preset, link in bio.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her smile and a pretty white toes.
So I went ahead and put up this 1176 SE. Again, this is a preset that you can start off with. I did do some adjustments, and I did do some adjustments to the previous preset that you saw on the previous plugin, but all this is to your disposal now, and all you have to do is just turn little knobs to your liking pretty much. So all I did was went up pretty much 12 dB on the input, output at 24 dB. The attack is very fast and the release is very slow. I put the ratio about 8, and this is what we got with the 1176 SE.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her smile and a pretty white toes, baby.
And then I went ahead and I put up my VCC channel strip. I went ahead and just put it in the British 4K mode. Took almost about 3 dB. We went ahead and added some of this revival, about almost 4 dB, and the thickness at 1 dB. And then I went ahead and put up my FG-Bomber, which I took the drive down by -10 dB. That's what I liked. The intensity is at 5%. I actually put his vocals on fat mode, and with this is what we got.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her smile and a pretty white toes.
Alright, now so if y'all watched my last video, y'all know I've been rocking with the solid state logic bundle that I just grabbed. So we went ahead and we put on this vintage drive. I put it on there and I ain't do nothing to it. I liked how the saturation sound by default. I didn't touch it, no lie. And this is what this did.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her smile and a pretty white toes.
Alright, cool. And then I went ahead and I put on this De-esser. I put the threshold at 18 dB. I put it on wideband mode. That's what I like. And this is pretty much just what the De-esser did.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her smile and a pretty white toes.
For his doubles, these are his doubles back here. Pretty much all I did was just spread it by 77, frequency at 1500, and kept the spread where it was at and kept everything down here the same. All I did was really just touch this knob and I got it to my liking pretty much. With that being said, this is what we got.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love her a smile and a pretty white toes.
And then, man, I went ahead and I put on this Mo TT from Slate Digital. I made my own preset. Lead one. This isn't out yet, but if you guys like want Slate Digital presets, let me know and I might whip that up for y'all also. But pretty much you see here, right? This is pretty much all his frequency of his vocals right now just showing. We went up 2 dB, went down 2 dB in the mid frequencies. We went up 2 dB in the low frequencies, and then we went down a lot in his low frequencies, like his real low frequencies. We went down 24 dB. You probably can't even hear it no more. And then just to beef it up more, because I took all that out, I went ahead and I took this X comp, gave it some more high end. I kept the knee exactly where it was at. I really kept everything. I just took this ratio and put it at 6. Took this attack at 10 milliseconds, pretty much just fast. Kept the release kind of mid section. I didn't want it too fast or too slow because I wanted it to just to be gentle on the mix. I didn't really want it to go too crazy. And I did pull up the makeup game just by 1 dB. And with that, this is what we got so far.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes.
And you know, we put on my classic de-esser. We just knocked it by 17 dB, 7,000 frequency. Nothing crazy. Pulled out the Q3 as usual. We went down almost 4 dB of 245. And then I went ahead and I pulled up this Soothe. Took all this stuff down, smashed this up just a little bit, and I got it at -3 dB. So with that and this NLS bus just knocking his vocals down by 1.8 dB, this is what we got so far.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes.
All right, and it's coming together. It's coming together. And guys, if you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to it. All right, so I did parallel compress, but real simple. Like, I didn't really do nothing too crazy. The makeup gain is at 6.5 dB. The attack is slow. The ratio is high, higher than it's ever been. And we got the threshold at -2 dB. And we don't have the analog on for this specific parallel compression that I'm doing. And then I went ahead and added a doubler, which I just put the basic doubler preset on it, and I didn't do anything else to it. On top of the shaper box, just adding width to the vocal. And then I went ahead and added this micro shift from Sound Toys, put it on this style, and turned the wet all the way up and put it on the double preset. Just made little small adjustments to fit this specific track. And with all of those effects and that processing, this is what we have so far.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes.
That just made it sound so much more smoother. All right, guys, so I had to add this little boy on it. I really want to get the big boy. My pockets ain't looking like that right now, and I got thousands of reverb, so we just gonna stick with the little boy right now, right? So all I did was I put it on play mode. I added the bright plate. I turned this higher. I like about like 4 seconds of decay when I'm doing my reverbs. I just like that longer decay feeling. We have no pre-delay, and we cut out some of that low frequencies. And with this reverb on his vocals, this is what we got so far.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes.
Simple reverb, simple reverb. Don't go too crazy with these type of vocals. And then we added my Valhalla delay, which I just got it on the 1/4 at 1.5 milliseconds. And I got it in BB duck mode as usual. It's like my favorite mode in Valhalla delay, honestly. We got the feedback at like 54%. And I didn't really touch too much of this. This, if you want like more reverb in your echo, you can. But I didn't do that. I did go ahead and add the micro shift though, and just added the doubler effect, which I just took that from when I put it on his main vocal. I just put it on the delay, make it sound more full pretty much. And then I did add this reverb, which what did I do? I took it from his main vocal and I put it on his delay, and I adjusted the mix all the way down to about 30%, and I kept everything else the same. And with that, pretty much with the processing and the effects, this is how you would get this vocal effect.
Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes, baby. I love this guap like I love all my hoes, baby, baby. Whoa, 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 baby. She wanna rock, I wanna roll, 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 baby. I love a smile and a pretty white toes, baby. I love this guap like I love all my hoes, baby.
All right, guys, and just like that, you can get a Lil Yachty and Playboi Carti mix. If you need any more mixing tips, just watch my other videos. And if you haven't, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're an artist, let's lock in, let's work.
I love a smile and a pretty white toes, baby. I love this guap like I love all my hoes, baby.